Hello and welcome to IndoDiveX, a podcast about diving, ocean stories, and the incredible underwater world of Indonesia. I'm Kai.
And I'm Mia. In this podcast, we explore marine life, diving adventures, and the magic of the Coral Triangle.
Hey Mia, I was just scrolling through a fascinating article this morning from the Siladin Resort blog titled 5 Reasons to Fall in Love with Night Diving. It got me thinking about how that very first giant stride into the inky blackness feels for a new diver.
Oh, I know that article. It describes night diving as a transformation time, where familiar day sights turn into an extraordinary nocturnal realm. The author, Adam, mentioned that strange feeling as darkness falls and the changing of the guard begins, when the day fish hide and the night shift takes over.
Exactly. The Siladin article highlights how Bunaken's sloping reefs come alive with creatures you rarely see in daylight, like the elusive stargazer or basket stars that unfurl like something from a dream. It's like switching to a completely different nature documentary.
I was actually reading a different report on the USAT Liberty wreck in Lembeh, Bali. The author described diving that 120-meter-long wreck at night as feeling like an underwater archaeologist or treasure hunter.
Oh, I've seen that one. Is that the one that mentions the resident school of bumphead parrotfish?
Yes, it's such a cool image. They settle into their dormitory inside the wreck's superstructure to sleep. The author also mentions how groupers and giant moray eels become an efficient pair of predators after dark, sometimes even using a diver's torch beam to help them hunt.
That's a bit intense, but it's not all big predators. I found another piece about the Lembeh Strait, often called the muck diving capital of the world. The article explains that at night, the dark volcanic sand reveals hidden magic, like the mimic octopus and the hairy frogfish, which uses a modified spine as a fishing lure to catch prey.
Speaking of magic, did any of those articles mention bioluminescence?
Almost all of them. One writer described it as an underwater fireworks display. If you turn off your torch and wave your hand, thousands of tiny blue-green sparks appear. It's actually microscopic plankton emitting light when they're disturbed.
And then there's fluorescence, or fluo diving. I read in a Bali fun diving report that this is different from bioluminescence. Divers use special blue or UV torches and yellow mask filters to see corals and anemones glowing in neon-like brilliance. It literally looks like the world of Avatar.
It's incredible. One of the weirdest facts I picked up from a technical analysis of the Coral Triangle is about the parrotfish mucus cocoon. Apparently, they spend about 2.5% of their daily energy secreting a snot bubble to sleep in. It masks their scent from moray eels and acts like a mosquito net against parasites.
That's a high price to pay for a good night's sleep. But these articles really drive home why we need to protect these places. Whether it's the walking epaulet sharks at Arborek Jetty in Raja Ampat or the mandarin fish mating at dusk in Komodo, the ocean has this whole other life that most people never see.
It really does. Night diving forces you to slow down and notice the tiny details, like the flick of a shrimp's antenna or the pulse of a coral polyp feeding. It's about connecting with the ocean's rhythm in a way that's peaceful and intimate.
Well, I think I'm inspired to book my next night dive. Maybe a blackwater dive over the deep blue?
Only if we bring extra backup torches.
Thank you for listening to IndoDiveX.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to follow the podcast and share it with fellow ocean lovers.
Until the next dive, keep exploring and keep protecting our ocean.